Hi everyone, I'm Kelly with the Rusty Cornerstone, and I'm going to do a thrift haul with you today. I just wanted to just introduce myself. I'm from Arkansas. I've been a reseller for about 7 years and in a flea market atmosphere, and I've been on eBay now for a little over a year. I hope to eventually make this, a full-time hobby. Right now it's something that I do on the side. I do work a full-time job, but I love to buy, and I've always loved vintage and antique items. And so, here I am. I love reselling. I love finding forever homes for rescued items. And so today we're just gonna do a little bit of a thrift haul. I just kind of wanted to, tell you a little bit about myself, and I really hope you will enjoy this thrift haul that I have. There's several places here where I'm from in Central Arkansas that we have big estate sales, and there's a company called the Grassroots Estate Sale Company. They liquidate estates, and so sometimes they do it on site at the home, sometimes they do it in their warehouse. But this was mostly a warehouse sale, and then I did go to a local Helping Hands thrift store and bought some things there as well. So we'll just get started, see what we've got. So the first thing we have are these little vintage tin Jello molds, and I paid $2 for these, and there are 5 of them. And I mean, these are just fun to decorate with. I mean, you could use them, but I mean, they're just a lot of fun to just, include into an assemblage, or I don't know, just to put just as a little something, little extra embellishment somewhere, like on a shelf, just included in something. But I paid $2 for 5 of these, and they're old. So I did get a bunch of brooches. So the first brooch that I absolutely love is this rose, and it's got little sparkles and things on there, but it's really pretty. It's a pretty big one too. So I don't know if I'll be reselling the brooches. I'll probably end up hoarding those and keeping them, because I would like to get to where I wear a brooch. Here's another one. This is kind of like it's a metal enamel brooch, but it's really pretty. It's black and white. And then I found this one, and I just liked this one. It's like a daisy, and it's just a gold tone. They all have the lobster clasp on the back. And I haven't found any markings on any of them. This one is an elephant, and he's got a little bling in his eye, but again, he's just gold tone. And this one I thought would be cute for St. Patrick's Day. It's a pea, and it's got little pearls in there for the pea. And then I found this. I didn't know if it would be gold, so I bought it. It's not gold, it's just gold tone, but it's a little helicopter. It's like a little tie pin. And the last of the jewelry was a pair of vintage clip-on earrings, and again, I just liked them. I don't know if you can see them, but they were green. Again, I just kind of had St. Patrick's Day in mind when I bought those. So next these are in excellent condition. I didn't detect any chips, cracks, breaks, nothing on these, but they're little seahorses, and it's a pair. And I paid $3, I think, no, $4. I paid $4 for the pair of seahorses. So one's a little bigger than the other, and you could hang them, on a bathroom wall. It reminded me of my grandmother. she had fish and seahorses and things on her bathroom wall. Her bathroom was totally, I guess, what they would call mid-century maybe, but it was all like Pepto-Bismol pink carpet, pink shower curtain, pink, you know, the little things they used to put on the back of the toilet lid, the fuzzy, and the seat cover and the rugs, and she had pink fish and seahorses and stuff on the wall. So it was pretty, and I love pink too, so I don't know if I get that love from my grandmother or what. Then I found these two little vintage little schnauzers. Let's see if we can, but it was just two little ones, little bitties, and they were $1 a piece, and they have no marks on the bottom, but they're in excellent condition. I think one, I can't really tell if that's a flea bite or a manufacturing defect, but on the end of his little ear, but it doesn't feel like a chip. It might be. Anyway, I got those for $1 a piece. But then I got this, either a mama or a daddy schnauzer with their babies. I paid $2 for this one. It is made in Japan. Again, it's just, I like the dogs, so I saw these and swooped them up. The next thing I got was this Hallmark, and he is not old. And I couldn't find a date on it, but it is like a candy dish with a lid, and it's got a bunny on it. And I just thought it would be really cute for Easter. I do pretty well with Hallmark items, so that's why I picked him up. I paid $2 for him, but he's green, so he'll just be really cute for spring or Easter decorating. And I kind of had spring, St. Patrick's Day, spring in mind when I was doing this haul. And so far, everything I've shown you has come from this same estate sale. The other thing I got was, this is Christmas, I know, but it is Lefton. It is hand decorated. I don't know if you can see. So I'll kind of hoard this most likely until Christmas, unless somebody sees this and they're interested in it now. You can always email me at therustycornerstone@gmail.com, and we can discuss the details and if you're interested in purchasing something. Otherwise, it will probably be either listed on eBay or in a live sale closer to Christmas. And I know we just got over Christmas, so I have to hoard it all year. This was another, and I don't know how much. Oh, I paid $2 for the Lefton tray. This was another, just a really pretty, I thought would be for spring, like a little creamer. But I mean, you could use it as a planter. You could put fake flowers in it. You could put your plant, succulent, anything like that. But I paid $2 for this, and it is hand painted, and it says on the bottom, made by Cash Family, hand painted USA. I was like, is that Johnny Cash? So I thought it was really pretty, and it'll be great for Easter. The next thing I have, and I do really good with this brand too, it's Ardalt, Japan. I paid $1 a piece for these little candle holders. I haven't cleaned them up yet. They're dirty, but they do have the little Ardalt stickers on the back. So, you know, I'll sell them as a pair. And again, I thought they were just really pretty for spring. They're kind of a pastel green and yellow. And all the petals are intact. I mean, I've checked them over 100 times, and they're all there. The next thing I got from the estate sale were these deer, and this was a souvenir piece because it's got Hot Springs, Arkansas on the back of it. But I'll sell these together. The big one is marked made in Japan. The small ones, I don't see any markings on them. but I'll sell all three together. So it's, you know, it's a big baby deer and then some small baby deer. And I paid $4 for all of these. And let's see, what else did I get from there? I got this salt and pepper set, and it is made in Japan. And it's the birds. They fit in this. I really think something probably went here, but I don't know what it was. But the birds have their stoppers. It is made in Japan. A little salt and pepper, and they rest in this, which again, I thought was really great for spring to decorate with. So again, I have no idea what went in the middle. I have not looked any of the comps up on this stuff. I paid $6, paid up a little bit for this set. But, you know, I expect, if nothing else, to double my money, you know, so, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll do some comps. The next thing, this again, okay, this is in Esco, Japan, and it's a napkin holder with a trivet, but the trivet is like affixed to it. But it says, my house is clean enough to be healthy and dirty enough to be happy. Amen to that. But I paid $3 for this. I'm assuming the trivet is like cast iron, but it's just a really neat little vintage piece. What else did I get from there? I bought just a green vase, St. Patty's Day, a vintage vase. There's no markings or anything on it. I paid, I think I went on half off day, so I think I paid $1 for this. And what else did I get from there? Another Christmas goodie. This is again Hallmark. I do good with Hallmark stuff, guys. It says sweet treats on it. It's kind of plain, but I thought if nobody wants this, I will use it. Again, there's a barcode on the back, but there's no date. I could look it up, but there's no date on it. It is dishwasher safe, so it's fairly modern. This I bought for myself. I used to have one. It's kind of dented on top, as you can see, but I used to have one years ago with some of my vintage and antique collections. So I saw it. It was pretty cheap. It was $2, so I got it. It's gonna go in my kitchen. And let's see, this is just a glass flower frog. I haven't checked it to see if it glows yet, so I will check it, but I only paid $1 for it. I collect flower frogs, and I don't know why I cannot resist I collect the metal flower frogs, but I cannot resist the glass ones either. I just can't help it. I pick them up. This I bought at the same place. It is again made in Japan. Beautiful rooster, and I probably will hold on to this because my kitchen is all chickens and roosters. So I haven't made up my mind yet, but I may hold on to this one. And I think that may be everything from there. I bought these coasters. They're made out of little shells. Well, paid $2 for this one. It's very pretty. It's all intact. I just thought it was neat, kind of boho. And this one is smaller. I paid $2 for it as well. So just like little pot holders or trivets. And I think the only other thing I bought from that estate sale was this bundle of linens. And I have not yet gone through the linens, so we're going to go through them together. I paid $4 for this entire bundle. So let's look at them, see what we got. So this is a little, I don't know if it's just like a little place thing. It does have some really pretty stitch work on it, but unfortunately it has a little, like a little moth hole. But it has a little bird and some little flowers. So that's in there. And then there's a bigger one. This one does not seem to have any holes. It almost looks like a wedding ring thing. But there is a bird with a ring of flowers and a bow. And another bird with a bow. So that one's pretty. And it looks to be in good condition. This is super delicate. I don't know what this is. It has this thing up here. But again, this all looks to be hand stitched stuff. But it's just got little flowers embroidered on it. It looks like it once had a border all the way around it. But it does have a moth hole over here. So I don't know if I will salvage that for some kind of a craft project, or I may put them in a lot. Sometimes people buy them in a lot. This one has a stain on it, but I don't see any holes. But it's really pretty. It has flowers down here in a basket, and then it has this lace, you know, scalloping edging. And then it has this really pretty, it's blue, kind of a faint, maybe a pale yellow trim all the way around. So that one's pretty. I love old linens. This one's neat, but it's got had a hole that somebody repaired. I don't know if you can see the little hole, but they sewed it. But look at this. It looks like a little, like a Japanese lantern maybe. That's really pretty though. And this one's got some spots on it. And again, I just saw that there was some handmade vintage linens, and so I bought them, which is kind of like a little doily, but it looks like it's all hand done. It's got the flower. So really pretty. And this one, another little table scarf. Looks like there was the makings of a moth spot there, but it hasn't quite worn into a hole. This one's really pretty. Well, it's the same pattern. It's just on, oh yeah, there's a hole there. Darn it all. But there's still so much you can do with these. Even though they have holes, you can still repurpose them. You can frame them. Some people don't care that they have holes in them. This one, definitely the moths got into these. But this one's like super thin. But it's really pretty. Ornate, I guess, like embroidery. It's really pretty. It's pink and brown and green and blue. This one is looks like a cross stitch. Oh, it comes with several things. Okay. So look at that. Isn't that pretty? So there's actually two of these. Both have holes. But they're really pretty. And then I guess this is the Big Mama here. I don't see any holes. I do see a little tear down there at the bottom. You can see that. Isn't that pretty? And oh, that's beautiful. Look at this. And that doesn't have a hole in it. It's so pretty. Can you see the stitch work on it? Isn't that beautiful? I love going through these and not knowing what I've got. This is just a plain linen, like a tea towel maybe. This is, I don't know, probably a lady's handkerchief because it's got the little embroidered flower. No holes in that. This, again, probably another handkerchief. There are like little designs sewed on. These are not embroidered. They look like they're actual material and they're sewed on. So just another hanky, no holes. Another hanky, nothing special about this one. Kind of a linen material, but again, no holes. Looks really good. Probably a lady's hanky with this scalloped pink and white edging. There is some little, looks like moth bites there, but that's really pretty. Another one, this one has like an ivy leaf pattern sewed into it, but it's got some issues. It's got some holes. This, I don't know if it's maybe a napkin. It's really pretty though. It's pink. There's no holes in it. And it's got this little, I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. Is it an egg? I don't know. But it's a little something on the edge of it that's sewn on. This one has holes. Look at that. It is blue and it has that same little pattern on there. And then here's a pink, like a table scarf. Wish I knew what that was. I assume it's some kind of fruit. But this one has strawberries and whatever that is in a really pretty blue flower. No holes, but well, yeah, there's a little teeny tiny hole and some stains. So again, I bought these as a lot for $4. This one's really pretty. I don't know if this is like a tea towel. It's not quite big enough for a tea towel. But it has these really pretty flowers. Isn't that pretty? The flowers are really beautiful in here. Yeah, there's some little moth bites. And then there's, I guess these are like hand towels maybe. It's a green one and it's it's pretty big. So hand towel, but look at that cross stitch on there. Isn't that beautiful? And then there's a brown one, same size. And again, it's got really pretty cross stitch on it. It does look like this one has some condition issues. You can see. Again, it looks like a moth got in there. A moth got in the linen closet. This one looks good. Maybe another little hand towel with hand embroidered. And it's really pretty, little blue flowers. That'd be really pretty for spring. Again, you could put that in a frame. There's a lot you could do with that. Just another plain old linen hanky. Another, it's kind of a pale green, but no holes. I would assume this was probably a table napkin. Let's see if there's any holes. Or maybe a hanky, but it has a pretty little flower embroidered on it and then the little scalloped edges. So that's pretty. Oh, I didn't see this one. This is a pillowcase. And I see no holes, which is fantabulous. Let's see, what design do we have on here? I know, they look like flowers, but they're like in a fan. Isn't that pretty? I really love that. And I'm really surprised there's no holes in it. And then here's another green. I guess like a little hand towel. It does have another moth bite. Little flowers embroidered on it. Another one. Little floral pattern. Another one with a beach, a palm tree. Isn't that neat? Oh, and there's a guy climbing up the tree, I guess to get the coconuts. Can you see him? And this one's pretty. Aw. St. Thomas. Looks like it's hand stitched. So St. Thomas. I don't know what VI stands for. If you know, tell me. It is. Looks like it's coming off a little bit right here on the cloud. It's a boat and some birds and some flowers and St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. It took me a minute. This one has nothing. It's just a linen. And these, I guess they're napkins. There's 3 of these. Little floral pattern. I don't know how old those are. They're probably vintage, but. And then the last is more little napkins. But I'm going to tell you something. It looks like there's some hand stitching on here. So, or placemats maybe, or scarves. That's got some holes in it. But there's definitely some hand stitching. I don't know if you could see it. So maybe somebody made them some table scarves for a boy's room or something. There's that one too. So there's 2 of those. There's some staining on those. So that was everything that I got at the estate sale. So then I went to a Helping Hands thrift store and bought a few things. So I got this little guy for St. Patrick's Day. And he is Lego. He has his little sticker. Isn't he cute for St. Patrick's Day? He's kind of a bisque. And then I found this picture, and it's not vintage. It is Nucor stoneware, Japan. But I just loved the little flowers on it. It's very delicate, and I thought, you know, this would be really cute to decorate. So if somebody doesn't want it, I'm gonna keep it and use it for myself. And there's it's probably upside down. It's upside down. So there's the bottom of that. I think I paid maybe $3 for this. I think I paid $1 for the little boy with Belle. I paid, I think, $1 for this. I think this is Shawnee. Just a little planter, a little pig. But he's handsome. He's not marked except for this. And I have several items with this. And I've looked it up where it looks like they just took the paintbrush or a marker and just marked it on the bottom. If any of you know what that is, please comment and tell me, because it drives me nuts. I have multiple pieces right now. As a matter of fact, a couple of them are listed in my eBay store, and I will link my eBay store down in the description. But I have several pieces that just have this mark on the bottom, and I don't know what that is, and I'm scared to say, oh, this is Shawnee, because I can't, some of the items I can't find them in any of my Shawnee books. I've looked them up online. I find them and people are like, Shawnee ? And I'm like, I don't want to put Shawnee on something if I don't know it's Shawnee. So if you know what these little, where they just take and mark the bottom of it, if you know what that is, please tell me down in the comments. But he's just cute. He'd be so cute with a succulent or a little air plant in him. And then I'm just a sucker for anything animal print. Zebra, leopard, cheetah, it doesn't matter, I'm a sucker. So these were just little, I think I paid $1 for these little treat bags. I'll use them, or I like to send things in packages, so I'll use those. And then I also got these cards, this little cute little box. And then it's got cards and envelopes. So one of the things I've learned from Misty with Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter is she likes to do what she calls package toppers, and I like to do that too. I like to put little notes in there and things that people can use, and so I will use those as what Misty calls package toppers. And I think the linens are the only other thing. Now these are not vintage. This is probably a curtain panel. This I think is like a tablecloth. And these are not for resale, guys. These are for crafts. I do a lot of crafts. This is a really pretty little white linen with little scalloped edging on it. All this was in mind for St. Patrick's Day. I make what I call rag flags, or the ribbon ropes that people make, and I have one up here. I don't know if you can see it right there, for Valentine's Day. So I had St. Patrick's Day in mind for those, and I make them for myself, I make them for friends, and I also make them and resell them in my flea market booth. And then the only other thing that I got, that I found, I got it for $3, is this green crocheted, it's like a lap blanket. And I love it. I don't know if I will keep it, but look at that. Isn't it pretty? I don't know if I'll keep it or if I'll resell it, but again, if you see something you're interested in, please just shoot me an email at therustycornerstone@gmail.com, and I will put that down in the description as well. I have nothing else, guys. This was it. You know, if you see something that you know something about, tell me. I love to learn. I love to learn from everybody. I love history, so history is just super up my alley, and this all kind of incorporates in with history because these are old antique and vintage items. So, you know, help me out, give me some feedback, and hopefully I'll do another video soon. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button up at the top. Thank you for watching. See you later.